Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time since I made a YouTube video, so I wanted to start the year off right with some products that I recently bought. So I'm going to be showing you a brand new hair care line that I've never tried on here before, and it is called Planted Hair Care. I'm just going to show you everything I have, starting with the shampoo. So this is their Ayurvedic black soap shampoo, and it has amla and shikaikai. I think that's how it's pronounced. Basically everything in here it's like 100% natural, and I know there are a lot of natural hair brands that aren't really that much natural anymore, and I've been noticing that lately. Like, the more I really investigate the ingredients in the products that I've been buying, I've just noticed that a lot of the natural ingredients are further down on the list. And the ingredients that are at the top of the list are always the ones that are in the highest concentration. So I just said to myself, like, you know what, I kind of want to move away from products that are just using like lots of fillers and not using lots of natural stuff, because I've been going through a lot with my hair and I haven't really spoken about it. But basically I have hypothyroidism and my hair has been falling out. I don't have bald spots, but my hair is super thin. It just isn't as shiny. It doesn't look the same way. I did not retain a lot of length last year, and that was basically linked to my health issues. So I said, you know what, I want to make a bigger effort at trying to focus on the quality of the products that I use, using hair growth supplements, of course supplementing my diet with more vegetables, exercising. So I started working out again, just trying to stay on top of what's been going on with me. So this brand really caught my eye. For that reason, the products are pretty much very clean, and this, like I said, is a shampoo, and it basically has like 100% natural ingredients as far as I can see here. It's also formaldehyde free, has no phthalates, silicones, it's cruelty free, paraben free, sulfate free, and dye free. I did buy these products on Black Friday, so this isn't a sponsored video, and I haven't used them yet. They're still all full, so we're gonna try them together today. I also got a flaxseed and aloe hair gel. Now, you guys know, like, flaxseed gel isn't very hard to make, but personally I can't take anything that's slimy and gross. I hate making flaxseed gel. I used to do it when I had my TWA. That's when your hair is really short, when I just did my big chop, but it just really grosses me out to make it. So I'm hoping it will be easier to manage since it's pre-made. Yeah, it has a preservative, but I think it only lasts for 3 months, so you have to really use this up very fast. So I'm just gonna put it on the fridge to try to extend the shelf life of it. Water, organic flaxseed, aloe vera jelly, hibiscus flowers, marshmallow root, burdock root, fenugreek seeds, slippery elm, horsetail herbs, rosemary, Ayurvedic hair oil blend, vitamin E, glycerin, xanthan gum, lavender, frankincense, essential oils. Like I said, basically all natural. The next product is the banana and aloe deep conditioner. It has oats and castor oil in it, and it smells pretty good. I don't know if you guys, oh my god. Okay, so as you can see, it's really full, like all the way to the top, so do not tilt your jar. Like, I haven't seen a deep conditioner this full in a long while. The next thing is the detangling leave-in conditioner with aloe and honey, and it says it's good for all hair types. And I also really like how beautiful the packaging is. It's very simplistic, but it's not like, I've noticed like a lot of smaller natural hair brands, their packaging looks, no offense, but really tacky. Like, some of them are just so crowded and hard to read. So I really like how simple this is and elegant, and the entire line is so cohesive. Like, everything pretty much looks similar, just like maybe different color labels. So I really like that. Ayurvedic hair and scalp oil. So all natural again. Definitely impressed with the ingredients list on these products. And the final thing I almost forgot is my Ayurvedic infused hair butter. This is super tiny. I'm really hoping I can get this to work. Like, I can use this for more than like 2 times. I haven't really been doing a lot to it lately. It looks so bad. So all I've been doing is just like re-moisturizing it, twisting it back up because I'm just at home. Because I've been going through it with my hair, like what I've been doing, I've been using these products from another brand, Curlsmith. I'll do an entire video on them, but just to show you guys, they have like a hair growth system. They have pills that I take, and there's also a night oil, like an oil that you use at night, and this is the one you use in the morning. So I've been using this in the morning, that in the night, and taking the pills, just trying to like really cut back on the manipulation of my hair. And so far my roots feel so thick. Like, I don't know if you can, you probably can't see, but basically my roots are so thick. I did get my hands on this natural hair Ayurvedic superfoods. It's like this powder from Soultanicals. Basically, this is like a booster for your deep conditioner. If you want to try Ayurvedic powders, but you don't want to go and buy 10 different powders or mix it yourself, blah blah blah, then this is like a super easy way to do it. You can take any basic deep conditioner and kind of elevate it by just adding your own Ayurvedic powders to it. Well, that definitely feels really awesome on my scalp. I can say that for sure. That feels so good. And my hair actually feels really soft. So I'm pretty impressed with this shampoo. And I will say a little goes a long way. I feel like it was actually kind of heavy handed. It was really good. Almost feels like I could detangle with this shampoo. It feels like almost like I put deep conditioner in. I really wanted to make sure that my scalp was clean. Now I'm going to move on to the conditioner. So this is how it looks all blended together. Another thing I have been doing to my hair, like I'm just gonna tell you guys everything today because I don't want to forget to talk about it. I have been doing onion juice. I know a lot of persons are like against onion juice. It sounds so weird. Why would you put onions in your hair? But I was pretty desperate when I noticed that my hair was not looking its best, and I'm like, you know what? I'll try anything. I've been doing that like once a month just to really, you know, see if it would help with the shedding, and it really has. So just to recap, I've been doing onion juice once a month or sometimes like every 3 weeks. I would notice like immediately after, like I would have so much less shedding. And the other thing that I've been doing is just the Curlsmith vitamins and the Curlsmith hair growth elixir, the one for the day and the one for the night. This deep conditioner feels really good. Like really good. And another thing I've been doing is cutting down on the manipulation. So like doing twists, keeping them in. Also trying to finger detangle more. Like I use my rat tail comb and my curl keeper hairbrush. Like when I'm doing styles and I really want it sleek. But you always will notice that you lose more hair on wash day if you're like over manipulating your hair, brushing it a lot, etc. Like it will give you a great style, but yeah, it's not the best. So I've just been trying to cut down on the amount of that sort of stuff that I do. And so far I can say I feel like I'm seeing results. As it relates to my hypothyroidism, I noticed that a lot of I wasn't able to find like a lot of videos relating to black women with natural hair and hypothyroidism. I think I found one, but it was like from 4 years ago. First, let me say I am not a medical doctor, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. Don't quote me on this. Don't do what I do. Like, I'm not here giving medical advice. I'm just telling you what I did. When I first found out, I was basically feeling really fatigued, like every day. Once I got home from work, I was so exhausted. I would just go straight to sleep, wake up like 7 o'clock, have dinner, and then go back to sleep and go to work the next morning. And I would just feel so tired all day long. I had no energy to do anything. So that was the first sign that something was wrong. So I went to my doctor and he did a bunch of blood tests. Turns out he called me. He said I have hypothyroidism. Of course, I'm freaking out because I know the term, like I've heard it, but I was like immediately worried because he told me I had to take this pill for the rest of my life, which nobody wants to hear. But instead of going on the pill that he suggested, I said I wanted to check out my options. So I went to see this naturopath doctor in my area, and he recommended these pills to me after we did our 1 hour consult. He told me to start taking these pills that he sold. So I started taking them. Within a week or so, I started feeling much improved, but Before that, I was having this pain in my eye, and I would be seeing these weird squiggly lines. So when I told my naturopath doctor about this, he said I should get my eyes tested. So I was also on a birth control that was, I feel like that was what was causing these weird squiggly circle lines that were like moving in front of my eye. Like I thought I was going blind. So he gave me the pills for the thyroid, but he said I should get my eyes tested. Once I stopped taking the birth control though, this was right before I went to the naturopath, I stopped having the pain in my eye. I stopped having the squiggly lines. The pain would come and go. So I went to get my eyes tested, and the ophthalmologist or whatever walks into the room, and the first thing she says to me is, "Do you have hypothyroidism?" So I said, "Yes." She's like, "Okay, well, your eye is bulging. Your left eye is bulging." And I just like immediately felt so defeated and sad because I'm like, oh my god, who wants a bulging eye, right? And she asked me if I was on medication, and I told her about the naturopath stuff I had been taking. So she's like, oh yeah, you need to go on this stuff from the doctor immediately and stop taking that stuff. So that same day I went home and I started taking the stuff my doctor had prescribed for me. Immediately I started having issues, like lots of TMI bathroom issues. I'll just leave it at that. And I felt worse. I was also really nauseous. It was just like a lot going on. And I started freaking out. So I said, you know what? Go back to my doctor. He did another blood test. Only this time he says, okay, you're not hypothyroidism. You don't have hypothyroidism anymore. You know, hyper. So hypothyroidism is when like your thyroid is under working or whatever, and hyper is over. So hypo is under, hyper is over. So at this point he says I am hyper. So I stopped taking his pill. I took it one day and I went and got the test the other day, and then I stopped. So I went back. I went to a consult with my doctor, my naturopath doctor, and he said, you know what, since you are feeling fine on my stuff, just keep taking it and keep doing blood tests and we'll monitor it. So I started doing blood tests. I started taking back the stuff from the naturopath doctor. And, oh, also, Planted Hair Care sent me this thing in my package, like a little freebie. It looks like some sort of foil hat. So let's look into that. Oh, nice. So I'm just gonna keep this on for maybe 20 minutes. Just look at these girls. This deep conditioner, and especially with these herbs, 2 thumbs up. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is amazing. So where was I? I went to get my second, I think this is my third bottle of that pill because I've been taking that naturopath stuff for a while. And I just like decided, you know what, let me just try to see what happens if I don't take it for a while to see if everything is going okay. Because first I was hypo, which means under producing the thyroid hormone or whatever that I need. And then like I was over. So I was thinking like, well, maybe everything is like okay now or sort of leveling out. But the only way to find out would be to stop taking the pill and to see if my thyroid picks up the slack. So I decided to like just stop taking it. So today makes 48 hours that I haven't taken it, and I actually feel fine because what's been going on is that I keep feeling really fatigued, or I kept feeling pretty fatigued. In the past few weeks, I was also like starting to feel nauseous every day. Like I would feel really nauseous and kind of started sleeping again all the time. So when the doctor had told me like I was no hyperthyroid, I was not having hyperthyroidism, I said, okay, well, maybe I don't need to be on this pill anymore. Like maybe the naturopath stuff did its job and I can stop taking it. So that's kind of what I'm trying now, just to see what's going on. And I'm also trying to go get some more blood work done to see how my levels are and to see if I'm doing better. So that's basically where we are at right now. But yeah, it's been such a roller coaster with everything. And I also have endometriosis, which is for another video. How it basically affected my hair, I mentioned it before. My hair was really thin, and my twists are so thin in comparison to past hair days. Like, I know my hair is normally thicker, so that was one of the things I was noticing. And it happened so gradually. Like, it was nothing dramatic. It was nothing like overnight my hair was looks like it was falling out. It was just so gradual. Like, I didn't even realize it's like been months of my hair just slowly shedding, like a lot on wash day, lots of breakage. When I comb too, I would see lots of small bits and pieces of hair. I'm just kind of feeling good that my hair is looking okay. Obviously, this is not all about my hair. I am concerned about my health, so I'm trying to rest, listen to my body. Even with exercising, like sometimes I just go really hard and do a lot of HIIT cardio. So I'm like trying to listen to my body, and if I don't feel like I'm managing it, then I like slow down. So that's really important. Like, listen to your body, know how you're feeling, and advocate for yourself at the doctor. Because I don't know, my doctor, like, I don't really think he listens to me that much. Like, I have to keep going back to him over and over, because even the fatigue thing, I went to him about it before and he just kind of brushed it off. And even more recently, I went to him, like I told him I felt like I had a pain in my breast. He didn't even give me an exam. He didn't say anything about it. He was just like, oh, okay. That was basically it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a new doctor. So if you feel like something isn't right, just listen to your body and don't just let doctors brush it under the carpet. So I'm going to use the detangling leave-in conditioner now. Make sure it's on. That's such a great, like, spray nozzle thing. Yeah, like lots of these types of stuff, I am so disappointed because they never spray well, but that's awesome. This whole thing just like made me feel differently about like the fact that doctors don't really, they want you to take the pill, and if you don't take the pill they aren't really happy with you. And I kind of get it, because they're like telling you what they think is right, and then I'm just going off on a tangent going to a holistic doctor. But I don't know, I just like, okay, you have hypothyroidism, start taking this forever, you're gonna take this for the rest of your life, and that's it. Like, obviously people are gonna have questions about that, you know what I mean? So this is the Curlsmith stuff. I just use it on my scalp every day. The leave-in is very light. I want to say, like, I'm not even used to something being this lightweight, but you know what, it actually feels okay. Like, it doesn't feel as moisturizing as I would like for a leave-in. It's very watery, so I'm just gonna pair that with the Ayurvedic infused hair butter. You know what, it is so creamy. I'm just gonna use a small amount of it. And this is the flaxseed gel. And for the ends, just gonna put a little bit of the oil to seal everything in. My hair feels really soft, so that's good. And I also like to add like a little bit extra like butter and oils to the ends of my hair, because they are the oldest parts of your hair. So this just helps to seal moisture in, reduce reduce breakage, as well as reducing single strand knots. So I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on this hair care line. So I'm gonna start with the shampoo, and I found the shampoo to be very moisturizing yet cleansing. It is one of the best shampoos I've ever used. That's just being honest. The thing I love about it too is that even though I used it twice, it didn't let my hair feel dry in any way. So a little bit goes a long way. And I went overboard because, like I said, I hadn't washed my hair in a couple of weeks. So the next thing I used was the banana and aloe deep conditioner, and I did use it in conjunction with this Soultanicals herbal blend, and together it was just magic. My favorite thing about this is the slip and how amazing it smelled. And this, I don't know, like, this is my first time using it, so I can't really speak to the benefits, like, you know, the hair growth and less shedding. And like I told you guys, I do have hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. At this point, I don't even know. I actually just went to do some blood tests today, so if I get the results before this video goes up, I'll put them here if there's anything different. But overall, I am super happy with the progress that my hair is making. It has been looking so dry and very lackluster these past few months. These products have really like made it look very shiny, and the thing I love is like just looking at my scalp, it's like I can see the new growth, like I can see a difference in the new growth that I'm having versus my regular hair. Like, it looks so much healthier, and like my hair isn't processed in any way, but you can clearly see a difference, like starting from the root, and my hair feels so much softer and more moisturized. Back to the planted hair care stuff. The other product that I used was the Detangle leave-in conditioner. Now this may be kind of like my least favorite product just because I wasn't really a fan of the scent. Like, it isn't a bad scent, but it just wasn't as nice as like the banana and aloe. It had like a more chemically scent, but the only reason why I would still recommend buying it even though I wasn't a fan of the scent is because, like, taking down my hair does feel pretty moisturized, so I think it does play well with the other products to give me good results. So I don't mind using it, and I would still use it in conjunction with the other products that I'm gonna mention next, like the rest of the products in the line that I used. Okay, so the next product that I used, well, two products, the Ayurvedic infused hair butter. I'll definitely recommend getting this in the larger size. I absolutely love it. It feels really good in my hair, and you know what, it's not like typical shea butter products that just feel so heavy and greasy. Like, even right now my hair does not feel greasy. It feels very soft and fluffy, and I love that. Like, it doesn't feel greasy and oily. It's almost like a citrusy smell, but very, very faint, like almost no scent. So if you aren't a fan of like the raw shea butter scent, which I really hate, then you'll like this. The next product is this flaxseed and aloe hair gel by Planted Hair Care, and I did use it in conjunction with the Ayurvedic infused hair butter. Together they worked really well, and a great way to know if products are gonna mix really well is just to put a little bit in your hand of both products and just rub it together. Don't form these tiny little beads or whatever, then you know that they'll work well together. And I have no flaking, no issues, so I absolutely love using them together. Overall, it felt really great in my hair, and I do have such nice definition. So the shea butter gave me the moisture and this gave me the definition, and my hair does not feel crunchy. As you can see, it has like a lot of movement, so I'm very happy with my results, and I would highly recommend these two styling products. Final product is the Ayurvedic hair and scalp oil. Now, because I'm using the Curlsmith growth stuff, the only thing I put on my scalp are those stuff, so I only use this on my hair, but it does feel really great on my hair and it's soaked right in. And like I said, my favorite thing about this is that it didn't leave my hair feeling greasy. So you can see my hair looks so shiny. So healthy. Oh my god, I really love how it looks. It looks really good, but definitely no flakes. I am wearing black and there's nothing, yeah, no flakes, and my hair feels so soft and so moisturized. So 2022 is the year I'm gonna reclaim my hair. I've already started the process, but I'm just gonna be really focusing on my techniques and how I can better improve my hair, making sure that I re-moisturize my hair, because the thing that I am laziest about is mid-week re-moisturizing. Sometimes I'll twist my hair up and I'll just have it in like these ugly doodle twists for like the whole week, and when I take them down my hair is crunchy. That's the worst thing you could ever do, and I have definitely seen the results of neglect on top of my health issues. I feel like I've just been stuck at the same place for the longest time, and it's pretty much due to my very poor habits. And that is so weird, okay, because you're a hair influencer but you have really bad habits, and it's just so easy to fall into these bad habits and not realize it. So it's so good to stop and just take stock of what you're doing to your hair every now and then. And since I've been doing that, I can identify the things that I am doing wrong, like washing my hair too often, not re-moisturizing it during the midweek, not wearing a toque all the time when it's super cold outside, you know, not taking care of my scalp, not making sure I am detoxifying my scalp every now and then, you know, things like that, making sure you use a clarifying shampoo to remove buildup. These are all things that are very important in making sure that your hair is healthy. And since I've been more deliberate about my hair care routine, I've started to see a difference. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this year. Of course, I will be reviewing products if any opportunities come along my way, but I just want to make sure that any products that I'm reviewing, like the ingredients, aren't bad ingredients. Like, I don't really normally use products with bad ingredients, and I watch out for silicones and stuff like that. If I'm going to be using products that don't have all natural ingredients, then I'm going to make sure that my next wash day I clarify, you know, things like that. Just making sure that you're taking the necessary steps to make your hair and your scalp healthy. So check them out. It is a small black owned business and the owner has the most beautiful hair. Definitely check her out and follow the business page as well. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe if you're new around here, and if you watch all the way to the end, thank you. I know it was a long one, but I just really wanted to get all of that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.